Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you. From Yahuwah, He's our Father. And Yahusha, He is the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah. His voice, our High Priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yeshua, Yahuwah, who is our Mighty One. He is one. There is no other Mighty One, brothers and sisters, than Yahuwah. And Yahusha is His voice. This is Brother Daoud returning with Gog, Magog, Goyim. This is part 1. The number whom is as the sand of the sea. Who are they? Just to be clear, it's the white man. Just to be clear again, now we know Esau is not the white man. To make that statement makes you unlearned and unstable when the book describes exactly who he who is seated upon the throne is seeking out at a given time. Well, this time, it's the white man's turn. Look up top. They fed us a name. Gog. Look at the letter in the middle of the 2 G's, the O there. It is not an O. It is an omicron. It's a Greek letter. How is it pronounced? Ah. So they gave you Gog. But look at the script under it. That is the ancient Hebrew script. The letter that's in the middle of the 2 G's is a Wa. How is it pronounced? Ooh. So it would be Goog. Then you have Magog. There's no A in Hebrew. It'll be Ma. And you know the rest would be Magoog. Then we come to Goyim. This time, the O represents the vowel O that is in English. But it's not an O. It's a Wa. See the script right there? It's the same Wa after the Ga. So it wouldn't be Goyam, it would be Gooyam. The white man. He knows that this prophecy is about him. Let me tell you what he's doing. They're pointing fingers at each other. Some says that it's the Chinese. Some say it's Russia. Some say it's Turkey. Some say it's America. Others say it's Europe. You know, NATO. Let me tell you who it is. It is a bloodline. It is the white man as a whole. Let's begin. Yah has a call. They call him Ezekiel 38, 1-4. Look at the script. What is missing? Yah. What did they give you? As a call, or Ezekiel. Do you understand? Yah's name is too sacred for you to utter. So they take it out. Who did that? The same people who are in this prophecy. Goog. 1. And the word of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, 2. Son of man, set your face against Goog, in the land of Magoog. Note, it is not Goog and Magoog. It is Goog in the land of Magoog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. 3. This is what you say, Ezekiel. Thus saith Adonai Yahuwah Hananya Alayak. This title describes an action. We'll save this for are we to use ancient Abaya or modern Hebrew? Let's continue. Behold, I am against you, O Goog. Uh-oh. The master of the universe, the creator of all things, says he is against Goog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. There's a bloodline mentioned here. Magog, Meshach, Tubal. 4. I will turn you back. And then I will put hooks into your jaws, and I will bring you forth. You and all your army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, indeed a great company, with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Let's take a look at this bloodline. Barashiat, that's Genesis, chapter 10, 2-5. Look, here's another one. Does it sound anything like Genesis? What I'm showing you is what we learned in Bible school is called replacement theology. Replace, replace, replace. 2. The sons of Yepet, Gomer, Magoog, Madad, Javan, Tubal, Meshach, and Tiras. These are his sons. His sons had sons. Gomer had Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Tergama. Brother Dawood, isn't Ashkenaz the Jews? Yes, that's the bloodline that they claim. You cannot be Ashkenaz and come from Shem unless you're some sort of identity thief. 4. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodanim. These are the sons of Yepet, and his sons had sons. But something happened to Yepet and his bloodline. They were destroyed. They were wiped off the face of the earth. All that remained of Yepet were the women. They killed the men, and they took the women and planted their seed in them. Brother Dawood, what are you talking about? They just came out the ark not too long ago. And they migrated into Europe. There was nobody else there. Yes, there was. There was a hominid species there. Many hominid species. They were cruel. They were bloodthirsty. They were unruly. They killed the men of Yepet and took the women, planted their seed in them. And there emerged from them what they call today modern humans. They had white skin, colorful eyes, long hair. Brother Dawood, that sounds like some sci-fi novel. Well, DNA has proven it. The only DNA that remains from your pet is mitochondrial DNA. The Y chromosome disappeared. So where does the Y chromosome, the nuclear DNA, the one that carries the soul and the spirit, where did that come from, Brother Dawood? It came from the hominid species. Science has proven it. Here, even the book proves it. 5. By these, the sons of your pet and your pet's sons' sons were the isles of the Gentiles, the Goyim, divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. The bloodline of your pet was hijacked by the Goyim. How can that be, Brother Dawood? These are monkey species. They don't have the knowledge to do these things. They had a leader over them. His name is God. Wikipedia. Gog. We know him now as Goog. Listen to what they say in the Shia sources. According to Shia sources, and Shia is a faction of Islam, you have Sunni, which is Muhammad bin Salman, Shia, which is Persia or Iran. Yajuj and Majuj are not from the children of Adam. In other words, they're not from the human race. I did not put any of this in here. I just copied and pasted what's at Wiki. Look what they're saying. Yajuj and Majuj, they're not from the children of Adam. Brother Dawood, they're using a J there instead of the G. We have 2 examples now that the Ga that we have in Hebrew, that they use it with a pronunciation like a G. For example, Hajar. You know, Hagar, Hajar. That's how they say it in Arabic. Here they're telling you Yajuj. So they're saying that the Ga that is in Hebrew replicates the sound that is in English that the letter G makes. Listen, G, J. You need an example? Jesus. They're not from the children of Adam? Not from the human race? However, in other sources, they're described as small-eyed humans, Denisovans. Al-Kafi, one of their primary collections of hadith, states that it has been narrated from Ibn Abbas. Do you remember Ibn Abbas? He told us that the pure Arabs have dark skin. That when he asked Ali about the creatures, he responded by saying, God. Okay, we understand. God is a replacement for Yah. But he's going to say something that I cannot verify, but I'm going to read to you what he's saying here. That God has created 1,200 species on the land, 1,200 species in the sea, 70 species from the children of Adam. I cannot verify that. But this is what I want you to see. And the people are the children of Adam, except for Yajuj and Majuj. Okay, so we have the Bible telling you this. You have DNA confirmation of this. Now we have from the Eastern nations, they're telling us of a hominid species that they have recognized that had small eyes. 5. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. They have joined with Goog. 6. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with you. Hey, this is the bloodline that was hijacked. 7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for yourself, you and all of your company that are assembled unto you, and be you a guard unto them. 8. After many days thou shalt be visited. Many days? The 1,000-year reign has expired. Who's going to visit them from the bottomless pit? God, the one who deceived Eve, the one who deceived us, the one who showed men the blows of death. In the latter years, after the 1,000-year reign, you shall come into the land that is brought back from the sword. Yahushua and 144,000 cleansed the land with the sword. And is gathered out of many nations. We have been gathered from all the places that we were scattered. Against the mountains of Yesharah, all of the places that were desolate, which have been always waste, but we have returned, and we have rebuilt the waste cities. But it is brought forth out of the nations. It came out of us who came forth, and we rebuilt it. And they shall dwell safely, all of them. Who is them? Yesharah. 9. And you, Goog, shall ascend and come like a storm? You shall be like a cloud to cover the land, like locusts? You and all your bands, and all of those who have joined with you? 10. Thus saith Adonai, the owner, who is Yahuwah. It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into your mind, and you shall think an evil thought. What do you think they're thinking about us? Imagine it. 11. This is what they're going to say. And you shall say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates. What is this describing to you? The actions of the colonizers, the white man, from generation to generation to generation. He cannot escape his resume. Here's another part of his resume. Listen. 12. To take a spoil, to steal, and to take a prey, to kill, to turn your hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, to destroy. All of the attributes of the one that we call the devil, Satan, Shatan, but we know his true name now, God Ra'el. These are the actions of the devil, brothers and sisters. He comes but to kill, steal, and destroy, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations. Us, the ones who were taken captive, scattered to the four corners of the earth, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. The Father has blessed us. We are now the head and not the tail. We are above and not beneath. We are lenders and not borrowers. 13. Sheba, Dedan, and the merchants of Tarshish, with all the young lions thereof. They're going to say this unto you, Goog. Did you come to take a spoil? Did you come to steal? Have you gathered your company to take a prey? Did you come to kill? To carry away silver and gold, to take away cattle and goods, to take a great spoil? Did you come to steal? 14. Therefore, Son of man, Yah Hezekiel, prophesy and say unto Goog, thus saith the owner, who is Yahuwah, in that day, when my people of Yasharal, he identifies his people all the time. Why do you think it's Israel? Why do you think it's the Europeans? Why do you think it's any other group? But the ones who are in captivity, in the lands of their captivity, awaiting this great event. When my people of Yasharal dwells safely? You mean to tell me you didn't know this? You didn't know that I delivered them with an outstretched arm and a mighty hand from your lands? You didn't know that I set a king over them, who will rule the nations with an iron rod? You did not know that I passed out an edict, that the nation and the kingdom that will not serve them shall be destroyed. Yes, they will be utterly wasted. 15. And you come anyway from your place out of the north parts, you and many people with you, all of them riding upon horses, a great company, and a mighty army. 16. You shall come up against my people of Yasharal. He identified us again as a cloud to cover the land like locusts. It shall be in the latter days after the 1,000-year reign. And I will bring you against my land. I put a hook in your jaw and brought you forward. How did he do that, Brother Daoud? He released their master. He released their father, God, from the bottomless pit, that the heathen, heath, those who dwell in the woods and forests, it's speaking of those who come from the north, may know me. If you didn't know me before, you're gonna get to know me now, when I shall be sanctified, set apart in you, O Goog, before your eyes. 17. Thus saith the owner, who is Yahuwah. Aren't you the one whom I have spoken of in old times by my servants, the prophets of Yasharal? His prophets are in Yasharal, which prophesied in those days, many years, that I would bring you against him. You mean to tell me you stole a book? You know that you were in there. You knew that this time would come, and yet you've come here anyway? 18. And it shall come to pass At the same time, when Goog shall come against the land of Yasharel, saith the owner, who is Yahuwah, that my fury shall come up in my face. Did I not tell you that the nation and the kingdom that would not serve them would be destroyed? That they would be utterly wasted? And you took my word as a joke? And you came anyway? You shall experience my fury. 19. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken this. Surely in that day there shall be a great quaking in the land of Yasharel. 20. So that the fishes of the sea, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the field, and all creeping things that creep upon the earth, and all the men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence, and the mountains, your cities, shall be thrown down, and the steep places shall fall, and every wall that you have built shall fall to the ground. 21. And I will call for a sword against him throughout all of my mountains, saith Adonai, the owner, who is Yahuwah. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. What? Did you hear that? They're going to come into the land like a cloud, like locusts. They're going to turn on each other. They're going to cut each other down with the sword. Why? Don't you know that the white man is a thief? They're going to have a dispute over which lands they get to spoil. Everyone wants Yahudah. That's where the Mashayah is going to be. That's where the temple is going to be. That's where the riches are going to be. And they're going to have a dispute. Then they're going to go to war with each other and cut each other down. There is no honor amongst thieves. 22. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him, and upon his bands, and upon the many people that are with him, an overflowing rain, and great hailstones, fire, and brimstone. He controls the elements. Do you trust him? If you trust him, you will not adjust his calendar. 23. Thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am Yahuwah. He signed his name at the end of this prophecy. Continue to part 2. Shalom.